Before you start praying for my soul, let me paint you a picture. Imagine that you have a man or a woman, your sugar plum or your candy stick, and both of you have been fighting life together through thick and thin, the good and the bad and the indifferent. You love your man and you love your woman. And then one day someone comes to your lover and tell your person that you don't love them. The only reason why you're with this person is because of what they can give you. Listen, you know you love your woman or you love your man. They know it because the years have tested your friendship and your relationship. But this stranger comes and says, he doesn't love you, she does not love you. And the one who you gave your love to and your commitment to says, okay, I'm going to listen to you and I'm going to test my partner's love. And so you go about to try to test, and you cause your partner to lose their job, and you allow predators to prey on his or her children. And if that is not enough, the person keep whispering in your lover's or your partner's ear saying, that's not enough. Yeah, take away everything. Take away your love, take away your money, take away your health. Now your partner has joined force with another person and is putting things in your food to make you sick. And your friends come and they tell you that the reason why this is happening to you is because you're not a good partner. See, the voice that whispered to your lover, your sugar plum, your cane sweet juice, is now convinced that you don't love him or her. Who goes through those extremes to prove their love? Which man or woman in this modern time would allow themselves to be tested like that? This is what they would have us believe was the story of Job, to say that Job was a faithful servant to God. And this faithful servant, did all the right things. And the devil, who was cast out of hell onto earth, was able to go back and forth. What was the point of being cast out? Go back and forth to tell the Creator that the one who is dedicated and loyal servant only loves him. And the only way to know if the person truly loves him is to do these things, take away everything, pain and suffering. This is a mentality. This is the mental health question these days. Why would anybody believe this? And when you point to reason or common sense, people get in their feelings because they're too lazy to think for themselves. Way too lazy to think for yourself. What can go so? Huh? And at the same time, a person presenting a God to you in the most trying time in our history and say that follow this one is here to guide you and to keep you, and you in your common sense would believe that you could hold on to that kind of God in 2021. You see, you don't want to think for yourself, and there's no problem with that. Accept what you can because you're too lazy to find out otherwise. My problem is when you try to put me into that kind of reasoning that absolutely makes no sense to a child. My 3-year-old, 4-year-old, 5-year-old child at that age was asking me questions to say, this does not make any sense. Sometimes I would look at her dad and we would say, oh my goodness, what is this? This child is telling me that's foolishness. Because I always try to still give her that stuff to read, because you need to see it and read it and know it before you can question it. Job, a faithful man of God, was allowed to go through tribulation. The enemy of both God and Job was allowed to do this to a faithful servant. Does that make any sense? Does any of what these folks tell you make any sense? Never. They always fucking lie. Excuse my French. You understand that, right? Then there's the other story. Oh, good manners will take you to the world. That's a damn lie. The rudest, most obnoxious people, they're the ones that are doing well in life. What you talking about? Good manners take you through life. Take you what you wish life. Good manners get you some kicks, some slaps. Your faithful servants, you get nothing but slaps and ridicule. And as you follow those who break all the rules, you get to be the faithful servant, and you watch them grow and prosper. What is wrong with you? Listen, I seem to self-sabotage this channel all the time, because just when I'm in the good graces of the ones who own it, I just come out here and behave badly. I don't know what's wrong with me. Open your eyes. The people who are well behaved, trust me, slaps left, right, and center. So if somebody is upsetting you, just tell them the truth. Because I did that for years. I'm afraid. I don't want to lose my job. And at the end of the day, I had to leave anyway to keep my dignity. What you talking about? Even now, I'm moms, but I just decided I don't speak for African people anymore. I speak for myself. And so if my spirit don't move me to say the thing, I'm not going to say it. I'm just saying I'm not walking in your pathway. Your story is there, and I respect it if it's yours. But it's not my story. Okay? Good manners don't take you nowhere. That's a lie. Okay? The more criminal you are, the more wicked you are, the more you see those growth. I'm not saying that you should walk that path. I'm just saying stop saying all these things and figure out your own existence and your own reality. Okay? I don't want a God that would plot with an enemy, a clear enemy according to what we're told in this religion, an enemy of God and man, and plot and scheme and try to prove to... That's the spirit of man. The ones who gave you that lie are also the same one who had you in fields, lashing you, starving you, and are in your mama and your papa in the fields or in the open space. When they try to control the black man or want to shame him, they took off their pants and did this in front of the whole community. Just like they're same way 2021, you're still getting your wazuna. So listen, this thing here is not the place. I'm just saying. This is why churches are falling apart. People are falling apart because they go there with unexpected, I don't know what. This is why marriages are falling apart, because, people are believing what is not real. This is why these places are shut down and science is taking over. Because you chose to believe a lie. You chose to follow in the path and the footstep of people who slapped and kick you to this day. What you talking about? Come explain Job to me. Because you're the one who's headbound to heaven, and I'm going to what you call hell. I don't know what is hell. Right now, I think we're experiencing that on earth. Except for the fact that our guides, our ancestors are here to teach us. You don't want to hear about guides and ancestors? That's okay. Go with your God. We all need something to hold on in this time. As long as we're not forcing it on others. Now, I'm not forcing my thoughts on you. I'm talking on my channel, right? I think I'm allowed. Explain these things to me, and we can go on and on and on. We can take them out we can flesh them out one by one. Listen, broaden your horizon. Don't limit yourself like this. It is not good for you. These limiting thoughts are affecting you and your people. Stay blessed.